welcome to the PHILLIP SIDDIQ Show. This is a happy occasion. We have the director and one of the cast members from The Help, Tate Taylor and Octavia Spencer. Did you get it right?
Yes, you did.
Great. The Help. They're here to talk about it. I'm telling you guys, go out and see it. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Philip.
What I have a million questions to ask you. I mean, the book and your movie, I guess, portrayal of the book. What interested you so much for this? Because you probably could have directed anything else. What grabbed you?
I read Catherine's manuscript, and the very reason she was inspired to write it, which was a woman in her life named Dimitri that shaped and molded her. I was reading the novel for the first time, and I began thinking of a woman named Carol Lee, who was also in my home as a child and influenced my life and gave me love and care and support. And through this novel, you got to look behind the doors of these women's lives when they weren't in the home, and it just made me think about them and their aspects of their life. And I wanted to know more, and I wanted to know about Carol, and I wanted to make a movie to show what we've never seen that often, which is these real people. They're just not women in a uniform and working in a kitchen. They're dynamic, smart, beautiful, hilarious, complicated women who have lives.
Well, thank you, Tate.
Yes.
Except her.
The film, I mean, touched me on so many levels, but one specifically, my mom was a single parent. We had a housekeeper. Her name was Miss Rebo. You still around? Miss Rebo. But she dressed in the dress that I saw, the stockings, the shoes, everything. So you just took me to a childhood memory. Now, Minnie, let's talk about your part, your character, the feisty Minnie.
The feisty Minnie. I enjoy playing Minnie. She was loosely based on certain aspects of my personality, being my size, the fact that I resemble Halle Berry so closely. And yes. my ability to speak my mind, especially when I'm hungry, which is how I met Catherine.
When she's awake.
You know, obviously we're good friends.
Yes.
But I enjoy playing such a vocal, feisty character.
Now, casting for the film, you have heavyweights, not in way, but as far as acting credentials. Sissy Spacek.
It's ridiculous.
Viola Davis. I mean,
Miss Cicely
and Miss
Tyson.
the great Cicely Tyson. Emma Stone. What did you do to entice them to get them to, roll in your film?
Luckily, my friend Catherine Stockett wrote a phenomenal novel that a lot of women in America, including most of these actresses, had read and fallen in love with. So when they heard a movie was being made, I kind of had a foot in the door. And then so when I got to meet them and we got to discuss character and my intentions, and they saw that I was a guy from the South, I may not have had a ton of experience, virtually none in the studio world, well, none. We were able to get real and talk with each other about what our plan was and what we were gonna do, and they just came on board. It worked out.
But you made an indie film, though.
Yeah.
So you have a little experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I said studio.
Studio,
Okay, studio,
yeah.
okay.
He has a lot of experience, actually.
All right. And you reading for the role. What did you do to, even though he's your friend, to maybe say you're good. This is the role for you.
Well, I think Tate had always wanted me to be the role.
I put her in everything I've ever done.
Absolutely.
She's gold.
And he also knew that I would hunt him down if anybody else was. No.
I wasn't getting stabbed in my sleep.
With a pitchfork.
Oh, man.
No, we don't want to put that out there. But no, I think it was more about selling the studio, who actually really thought outside of the box, because, I think Monique had won the Oscar and Jennifer Hudson had won the Oscar. You had Queen Latifah out there, and then you had Tate Taylor, a name that no one knew, who wanted Octavia Spencer, a name that no one knew.
On paper, it's crazy.
Yeah, they showed a great amount of faith. So I studied with an acting coach. I did a lot of research about spousal abuse, a lot of research about the civil rights movement, and just trusted.
Okay, we're getting to wrap up, but I want to ask you about the cooking part, because there's so many memorable things in the Crisco. That was hilarious. I mean, we used Crisco and Lily. Ashy boy, come over here. Put the Crisco on. So it's like, it was just great. Again, Octavia Spencer, Tate Taylor, The Help. Go out and see the film. You're going to enjoy. Guys, yeah, go out, see this film. You're really going to enjoy it.
Thank you,
Thank
Phillip.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Thank you.
I had a photo with you guys.
Absolutely.